First, let's actually go over the most exciting stuff. Bear is back. He originally had 5 quests for some reason, but now he has 15. I am at his last quest for now, and as you can see, it's the most fun you can ever have. Collecting 1000 snowflakes tokens is the most fun I could ever have. I mean, don't you agree? These quests almost make you want to commit illegal crimes, but then you get reminded that you could get a cup buddy or a star treat if you complete his quests. He is supposedly going to get new quests, and if you finish those, you'll get a new cup buddy skin. But let's be real, no one actually gives a crap about these. Remember Dapper Bear? No. Me neither. He got added a year ago with absolutely no quests. He only had a shop with planters and some other random stuff like star jelly over here that you cannot see for some reason. He now has 10 quests. He's supposed to have 20. His quests are basically a recap of Beesmas 2021. Now we have the paint of Beesmas 2022 and Beesmas 2021 all in one. I mean, you only can complete it. Now we have the paint of the Robo Challenge and the paint of Legendary Puffs and Nectars all in one event. You really can't ask for more. He now also sells bee quips. You can either get them very rarely from plants or just buy them from his shop. If you want to buy the worst ones, you can. But if you want to buy the better ones and the ones that are actually useful, you'll have to complete a certain amount of quests. But the funny thing is, you can't even get these. You need to complete 20 quests to get this bank snap, but he only has 10 quests now. We don't know why. We actually got to introduce something completely new. The Robo Bear. First, you'll actually need to repair him by using some drives. For some reason, he can put the drives in himself by his own. Yeah, I know, makes sense. By repairing him, you can use one Robo Pass to activate the Robo Challenge. Robo Challenge is pretty interesting. You get 2 quests. You can choose one of 2, or you can reroll, but it's limited. You also need to choose some bees. Now the bees you can choose from are chosen randomly by the game. Of course, RNG had to be in the game. You also can buy upgrades with cogs that you'll earn by completing the quests. After that, you need to complete the quest to progress further into the challenge and actually get those cogs. The best thing about this update is that we can now say cogs without actually getting banned from Roblox. If you try hard enough, you can get these drives. With these drives, you can get the new digital bee. But it doesn't even end there. You also need a diamond cog. The diamond cog is pretty hard to get as you need to progress further than round 20 or further. And if you're blue hive, you have 2 options as a blue hive. Either get some precise bees in your hive so you actually have some attack bees that also collect a lot of pollen, or just switch to white or red. Comparing the attack of blue and red is like comparing DBZ Goku with Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. Of course, we can't forget about the other NPCs that have Beesmas quests. Their quests are basically focused on the RBC, which is absolutely amazing. The most notable one is the Stick Bug. For his quest, you need to kill 100 Cockmoys, 75 Cockters, and 50 Mega Makitos. But I already memorized his quest because of how painful it was. Now you may think it's not even that bad. Trust me, it is. The update isn't fully out yet. We're still supposed to get a Honeybee quest, Spirit Bear quest, and a BBM quest. And don't get me started about those, because those are going to be an even more pain. I can already see the quest coming of having to kill 100 golden cockmowers. If you actually have a life and don't want to spend 40 years trying to get the digital bee, you can spend Robux getting it. It costs 2500 Robux. You'll immediately get the digital bee, so you don't have to try hard to get that diamond cog amulet. You also get some drives and some robo passes, which is pretty nice. We also got some other packs. The packs are pretty good, but most people say they're not worth it. That is said by mostly broke people who can't even buy them. Talking about broke people, I am probably one of them now. So if you would mind liking and subscribing, it will help me out a lot. Like, I'm actually not even kidding. This really hurt my bank balance. Please, to forget about my financial problems, I went to imagecreator.ai. This is mainly used by weebs to generate their own waifus to do weird stuff too. With this AI, you can generate random images by putting a random text. For scientific reasons, I'm going to put B-Gamer. This is going to help me a lot with my scientific research. Going back to B-Game, we also got 2 new planters, the hydroponic planter and the heat treated planter. To actually buy these, you need to complete 250 Wallaby quests. I'll talk about that later in the video. These are pretty cheap, but they're probably not even worth it. But you know what's funnier? These were tested around a year ago and they worked perfectly fine, but for some reason we got them a year later. We're also supposed to get new sprinkles and new bags, but they're not out yet. Maybe we'll get them next year if we're lucky. Something I have to mention is the requirements to buy the new endgame item. Originally, you had to complete 250 Wallaby quests to get the new red endgame items and 250 Buckabee quests for the blue endgame items. Of course, being a YouTuber, I did 250 of both, so I actually went for the torturous experience of having to complete 250 Wallaby quests as a blue hive. But now what frustrates me is that the requirement is going to get lowered to 100. Not like I spent 4 months as a blue hive grinding these Wallaby quests just so I could upload 2 videos that get 4k views. Absolutely freaking amazing. As you can see, I'm very glad. Also, if this video gets 500 likes, I'll make a RBC guide to help other people. I still do not know how to get a diamond cog amulet, but I'll go through the pain of having to socialize with people and ask them how they got it. What I also learned about this update is that the creator of the game Allnet likes cogs. I mean, he got dressed up with cogs. You can't really say that he doesn't like cogs now. I never thought I would say that. Of course, these games make perfect sense. A good example of this is the Bee Bear catalog. Here you can buy random stuff with snowflakes and gingerbread bears. The example I want to give is the Angelic Bundle. It contains 5 festive beans and a bunch of other stuff. It costs 5,000 snowflakes and 100 gingerbread bears. Keep that price in mind. Then you scroll a bit further and you see the Blessed Bean Bundle. Just 5 more festive beans and the price increases by a tenfold. Perfect sense. We love it. Something that also irritates me is how there's a silver egg, diamond egg, and a mythic egg, but no freaking gold egg. Like, what the heck happened to gold egg? I almost forgot about these things. These random things you can access by completing a specific NPC's Beesmas quest. This one, for example, gives you a gingerbread bear every 2 hours you play the game, literally forcing you to play more and more. But something more amazing is how some quests make you do them multiple times. And for your information, these cooldowns aren't short. These cooldowns aren't 15 minutes. Some cooldowns are like literally 6 hours. And when you have to freaking do it 3 times, you literally have to wait 18 hours for one stupid quest to get a freaking cup buddy or a star treat. On that note, I should probably do mine, so I'm finally done. It only took me 18 hours, and I'm still not done. Amazing. When you complete a certain amount of Beesmas quests, excluding Bee Bear's quest, you can open some presents. These presents are scattered around the map, and for some reason the creator of the game on it changed the locations from last year. Now you basically have to find them yourself to get those free rewards. And I'm legit not even kidding when I say I've been searching for 30 minutes to find the 10th present. Like, who? If you really want to see how lifeless you are, you can try to get the 15th present. It's called the Mono Gift Box. This usually contains like a gifted mythic egg, bunch of star treats, some other eggs. But to actually get this, you need to complete the BBM quest, and God knows what that will be. Probably having to kill a quadrillion cock mowers. The most amazing thing about these updates is how the ping increases by 40%. I'm legit not even joking when I say I get a ping of 1000 every 2 seconds sometimes. Here's a picture of my friend getting 12k ping. This is even more fun when you try to kill your snow bear. Mine is level 18 right now, and when you have that lag, it's really fun because he throws these snowballs at you, and if you get caught by them, get frozen, and so do your bees. Now for some reason I can't get caught by him. Oh my, okay. And if you get caught by them, you get frozen and you can't move, and your bees are slowed down tremendously. By killing this, you will get a bunch of snowflakes. But if you have high ping, he'll throw the snowball across the field and you'll still get hit. This update almost made me want to delete Roblox as a whole. But with that out of the way, I rate this Beesmas a 10 out of 10. No complaints here, absolutely and utterly amazing. Also, before leaving, spam F in the comments to pay respect for my bank balance.